I think we're live.
We might be.
The man, the myth, the legend, Nick fucking Styles.
How you doing?
Folks, he's real. Slick Nicky in the house. What up, man?
Just trying to get faded with rated, man.
Uh-oh. Folks, all the meme groupers, you motherfuckers know what this shit's about. Mr. Nick Styles is a real individual. He crawled out from under the rock.
Was that the evolutionary rock?
Yeah, right? Yeah, you never know.
Had to evolve.
Yeah. So we had to bring our brother John Fletcher to run interference here in case Nicky decided to get out of control. We could have someone keep me from strangling him. No. No, whole point of this show, obviously, getting faded with rated. Show the world, all my memers, my memesters, my teamsters, little Nicky is real. We didn't know if you were a Russian bot, some fucking little deranged thought that Putin and his boys from the Internet Research Agency created. Okay, who knows about this fucking guy? I've touched his flesh, folks. We smoked weed.
Touched his flesh.
Look at this motherfucker. He's real, folks. I've touched him.
I'm actually a high-tech bot, and it just feels realistic, and he hasn't realized that yet.
The real doll.
Got that synthetic skin.
I'm the future.
He's the real Mickey.
Sex bot, only you don't want to have sex with.
He's the weed smoking ex machina. Not quite as hot. Holy shit, little Nicky.
I totally didn't see that one coming, sir.
I'm stoked that we're hanging out. We're going to go ahead and ride her out. Johnny, thank you for the joint.
Yep.
Brothers, welcome, folks. What up? What up? This is a very special episode here. For those that don't know, we have brought the weed royalty from the West Coast, the Grand Wizard of Grand Rapids, Slick Nicky, okay? King of Cannabis, the Don of Doja, okay? The fucking the Michigan marijuana Wolverine, the Weed Verine, little Nicky.
Where's their applause?
Yeah. First of all, you guys just see this little handsy motherfucker? Did I tell you could be opening any of these jars at this point?
Absolutely not.
You see? This is how you get in trouble in the meme groups, Nicky. This is how you got fucking Fahad and fucking Little Lynn and everyone else trying to fucking meme you up.
How is his name pronounced? Like, everybody always talks shit when I say it. Like,
why am I not in this meme group?
Oh, we'll get you in, bro. You're almost because you're too busy actually living your life.
Yeah, that might be true.
you have a life, so apparently neither one of us has.
You
one.
do shit like work. You do tattoos. You paint murals in the spare time. We do gangster shit like bowl.
Yeah,
but
let
me tell you
I
what.
bowl here and there.
It's good fun.
The problem with these fucking meme groups is they will literally suck the fucking life out of you. They will take your life away. It's not funny, motherfuckers. Don't laugh.
They're not done laughing.
I mean, to be honest, it's a little funny if you think about it.
No, it's super funny. Hey, bring the mic just a little bit closer. Be like with like faceful. Yeah. You can bring it to you, bro.
Got to put it in my mouth.
Oh, there you go. Oh, you see it? There you go. Sean, Ariel, Kirby. That's the shit you want to hear. Nick wants it in his mouth.
Right in the mouth, guys. Right in the kisser.
I guess so.
You said, how do we say whose name? Whose name are you asking about?
Fahad or...
Who, Fahad?
Yeah. Sound like you said it with an E a second ago.
Oh, yeah. Well, because we call him... So Lynn started calling him Fahad. Like, you know, because Lynn's a good old redneck. He started calling him, what up, Fahad? And then I started calling him Fleahad. And I was going to post a bunch of memes with a flea's body with his face on there. But he gets all butthurt ever since fucking Biden won and everyone's been smashing him. I noticed he's been laying low.
Yeah, he hasn't laid low on me at all. As soon as some of you guys post something, he's immediately there with like 75 loaded with my face on it.
So you want to know the truth? And I'm saying it right here. I'm saying in the first few minutes of the show so everyone can hear. I'm convinced Fahad likes you.
I mean, a little bit, man.
There's no way any human
it-
being spends as much time making memes, edits, chops, posts about someone.
I understand him making them. Those are all fine. But he keeps them in his role. Like, you can check my phone right now. I don't have any of the memes that I've posted online in my gallery or any of that. It goes. It's there. If it pops back up on a memory, cool. Otherwise, it doesn't need to be sitting in my phone. So I have 170 photos of this guy. It looks a little weird if somebody's going through. Who is this guy? And why do you have so many edits of him?
See, that's the American hating fucking wannabe terrorist, but he was too soft. He had to leave his home country, but he hates America so much, he wants to come over here and talk shit about us, right? I'm pretty sure Fahad's gay, which is cool, right? I'm not joking, trying to be funny.
I've never seen.
No,
offense,
I'm pretty sure he's gay, and that's why he had to flee over there because we know what they do to gay people. They kill his punk ass, but he's over here bashing America, and I think he's obsessed with you, bro. And a bunch of us have talked about this in private groups and chats and everything. Like,
I mean, I've said it.
Literally 20 to 30 people have had group talks where we're convinced that he is
trying to do butt stuff.
Yeah, with you, which is cool. But he just needs to come out and say, "Hey, you know what? I'm gay. I like guys."
It is cool and all, but that's not going to happen. That's not my cup of tea. It's never been my cup of tea.
What about if Fahad was really hot and was like a chick with a dick?
No, I don't do chicks with dicks.
A joint.
Have you ever seen a hot chick with a dick? That's where we start, bro. Because everyone says
no
that.
Chicks with dicks, bro. Only dudes with boobs.
They're not chicks with dicks. They're dudes with boobs. Ooh, half empty, half full. Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
That was. That's a
good.
I was fucking halfway impressed. You came out with a response so quick, little witty man.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's like almost poll worthy.
Sometimes a fucking blind squirrel finds a nut. Gotta happen, right?
Hey, are you talking shit about my eyebrow?
Oh,
you caught that dig, but you didn't catch the one where when I said, I didn't see that one coming earlier.
Oh shit!
There you go, folks. Look, so I think we've learned. You said something earlier. We've been hanging out with Nick here for a few hours. Besides discovering
to get here,
that he's a real human being. Nick's problem is he does talk to text, and I'll let you elaborate. So Nick heard me making messages earlier. I was sending a text message to my wife, and I'm too fucking lazy to type, so I do talk to text. And if you don't take the time to actually do punctuation, period, comma, hey there, period, what's going on, question mark, right, all that shit. It's a run-on sentence, and you look like a fucking maniac, moron, fucking half-brained invalid who doesn't know what's up.
This guy.
So,
what are brain cells?
Dude, Nick is the king of it. And half the time you read it, it looks like some fucking message where you're not even answering the same shit. But now that I know, because you've never said before you were doing talk to text and you just never fixed it.
I've never had my phone just randomly start recording me like you, though. Those were literally me talking to the phone. Your shit.
I know. I do that all the time as well. The other ones I was doing, I was randomly hitting it. But some of your messages come across like you did accidentally hit it. And that shit was just like hearing whatever I wanted to hear.
You should have read that one that first came off about how it sounded sexual or whatever the fuck.
Oh, yeah. I thought I might have saved one or sent it. I don't know. I got to look because I actually recorded 2 of them.
It was the one where you were about to get fucking chicken wings or whatever, and your woman texted you she wanted food. And then
that was funny.
You read it, and it kind of sounded perverted.
Sounded sexual.
Very sexual.
Yeah, something about Ray and the saucy sauce. Just
yes, please,
like
more
the
sauce.
Next Ray J porn.
Yeah, I know. That's what when I saw it, I'm like, what? Ray J got more porn? Am I involved in it? Shit.
I mean, there's supposed to be a second sex tape out there.
Yeah, that's what Whack 100 says. That's who.
Yeah,
owns
but
it.
Whack 100 says a lot of things.
That's who owns it.
They whack it.
Yeah.
100 times.
I give that. I
did just watch. So one thing I'll say is, as much hate as that family gets, they're the closest thing that we have to royalty.
That's sad though.
Because they've never. Well, I know I'm with you, but we're talking about earlier, like with Trump being president. They are the epitome of America.
Americans talk all this shit about these utopian visions and ideas, and how they want to be perfect and whimsical and la la la. The reality is they all want to be like the Kardashians. They all want to be like Trump, meaning they want to have power. They want to have people looking at them. You want to have enough money to do what you want and be able to say whatever, right, and do whatever, but people are scared to do that shit. So that's why they kind of get mad and envy Trump. And then the Kardashians have so much fucking money that they can literally do whatever they want. And half the people watch them because they like them and they want to be them. Other people watch them because they hate them and don't understand them and how they became popular. And the whole time, these people are fucking laughing on the way to the bank.
Well,
and they have no like real, like it's kind of like the Royals, no real political pull per se. I mean, I know Kim has done some shit with Trump and getting prisoners released and blah, blah, blah. But the fact that they have now left
that was more her being the face of it and other people actually doing that. But
no, I get it. But like the fact that they've left E and Hulu gave them their own show that's now 100% Kardashian owned, driven, and ran. I mean, dude, the whole squad is going to be billionaires, if not close, by the time they're done. It's fucking crazy, and you have to admire it. And the mom started it with the first sex tape.
Do you think they're going to get close to $44 billion, though? Enough to try and buy Twitter?
No. Musk could like buy all their properties and do something to bury them if he wanted to, just to have fun. But he's not like that. But no, those women, they're gangsters, dude. Say what you want, like them, don't like them, they're ugly, they're this and that. I'm not even talking about that. Talented, untalented, whatever, you know.
They have no reason to be famous.
No reason to be famous at all, but they are. But you have to.
And no offense, without
that was the
makeup,
real quick. That was a roundabout. Is they have no reason to be famous like the Royals, but they are. They're our version of Royals.
Yeah. And Trump is the most American president of all time. I don't follow politics. I give two fucks about either side. They can both get fucked. But for all intents and purposes, he's the most American president of all time. He's loudmouth. What are we? We're loudmouths. America is full of loudmouths, opinionated people who thinks everything should be handed to them. The only difference is he had some stroke where he could actually get shit done, and that's kind of pissed other people off because they couldn't get that same thing done.
Yeah, and they also couldn't talk the way he did because they cared too much about being political. He never did shit like that, you know. You know, for sure, I get it. I think that's another reason people got so mad at Trump, because what they didn't realize is they were looking at a mirror, and everything that they hated about Trump, remember this one? Every time you point at somebody and you're pulling this one, you're this, you're that, that person's this, right? It's one of them, three back at you. So all these people talking shit about Trump and the pointing and all that, what they were doing is they were fucking self-reflecting, and they were pointing out the things that they don't like in themselves that they saw in Trump. And they couldn't believe that this fucking guy became president. Well, guess what?
I see that same shit and I get in trouble.
He is America. He's 100% America.
Which obviously looks bad, however, if you look at it from a certain way.
Hey, bitch, put your phone down. Unless you're texting Exit 13.
If you're not getting B-hole photos, dude, you need to keep that damn phone on the table.
13. I ain't his daddy, but I'll be your daddy. In a good way. In a good way. I promise.
What is up in that mix number 2? What is it mixed with?
You want to smoke some of that, little buddy, or would you prefer to smoke mix
He
number
wants to
1?
smoke all of it.
Yeah, I do, but I haven't smelled
Let's blow little Nikki's mind here.
All right.
You yelled at
Check
me
these
for
out.
touching the jars, remember?
That's right, motherfucker. It's like a store. You don't come up in here and just grab that shit. Here, smell
You
that
look,
one. No,
but you don't touch.
Take them both. Okay, check it out.
Check it out.
Smells like a fresher version of that shit right there.
Okay. Yeah, I want you to give me your little notes on this. Real talk. Tell me what you smell, what you're feeling, what you're hearing.
Got like a subtle sweet smell for mix number 2.
Does it smell terpier than that or no? Or just different?
Smells like it's gonna have more of a punch when you hit it. And usually that's more of a harsher, for me personally, this is usually adequate to a harsh ass hit where I'll probably die for a minute. That stuff smells like I could take a half gram boy, blow it out, go, and be fine.
Interesting that that's what your brain registers, because that's one of the first thing I told people when they come to the stores is so many people are they're fucking so misled, and they're always thinking they have to have the highest I want the highest THC, I want this, I want that. The reality is people should do, and that's what I got a lot of people to do, is what you just did. Start smelling shit, because you'll smell it and your brain will either go, legit will go, oh, get all like, or it literally goes, ugh. And that's your brain telling you it doesn't like that terp profile. And I've had tons of people where I can take them, get 20 different buds out, start smelling shit. You get out little coffee grinds or beans, just like the perfume shop, right? Hit it.
Cleanse your palate.
And they'll go and go and go and go, and all of a sudden they'll hit one and they'll go, oh. You can see their eyes almost uncontrollably get that fucking little look in them, or they immediately go. There's no hiding it. That's their brain and their olfactory senses smelling those terps and that terp profile and saying, not for us.
Or yes.
Yes, because they end up smoking that shit and they're like, I fucking hate that. Or they're like, I'm so horny now I could fucking fall down and die. Right? No, I'm not joking. And that's your brain communicating. But so many people don't take the time to do that. They just come in and go, what's the highest THC percentage? Or I just heard someone rapping about cookies. You got cookies? Or I heard about wedding pie. I want some wedding pie. Right? Like, no one comes. I shouldn't say no one. It's very rare.
They're not thinking on their own, and they're just going off of public opinion on stuff.
Right. No, I'm very impressed that you did that and you do that. So let me blow your mind here real quick.
Tell you the truth.
Oh, real quick, touching on, you just chuckled a minute when you made that.
Ever interrupt me again, I'll fucking kill you. But go ahead. I'm just kidding.
I know, but it looks so serious when you look with that one eye.
That may or may not have a laser in it, bro. I'm just warning you.
Dr. Evil, he's gonna get the laser.
Laser. Go ahead, what were you saying real quick?
But you're making the joke about weed getting you horny and whatnot. Mm-hmm. It's been scientifically proven that certain strands of marijuana can do that. Yeah.
No joke, yes. I got a story again on that one. Blow your mind. Like I've literally seen women melt and attack their husband. And I'm not talking about me. Like legit women going,
come on now. You ain't gonna hide. You've been attacked. We've all been attacked at least once.
Oh. I'm such a fucking horn bag that I usually hunch my ladies into submission to the point where they're like, just leave me alone.
Now, did you hump them into
13.
submission? Now, did you hump them into submission? Or did you just keep it one position?
Exit 13.
No, I humped them in mission, and then we did Cowgirl, and then we did Superman. Oh,
damn, he's Superman now.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Yeah. Woo, Bill, brother Bill. Woo.
No, I think
Bill, I love you, but you do the fucking Ric Flair backwards, bro. We're gonna talk about that tonight.
I was about to say.
We bowl with this cool ass old dude, and anytime he gets a good spare or like a strike, he fucking Ric Flair Nature Boy walks, and he's the cutest old dude. He really is. I swear to God,
though?
He does. You know how you're supposed to walk? You walk with your like left arm, right arm, back and forth. He fucking throws his left arm with his left leg and his right arm with his right leg and does his hands. He goes, woo, like this.
I mean, there has been a few videos.
Yeah, but Ric Flair doesn't do that.
There's a couple.
No, bro. Let me tell you about the Nature Boy strut.
You haven't seen some of his wasted ones, like at a couple receptions with some of the wrestlers and stuff for their weddings and stuff. He's going a little like what you were just
when
describing.
He gets crazy. Okay, maybe I haven't seen those, Bill. Sorry for throwing you under the bus there. Maybe even hanging out with Ric Flair at some receptions I didn't know about.
maybe he saw
Nick
that.
Styles has some secret videos from X Hamster he hasn't told us about.
Yep.
You know about X Hamster, or weren't you a sponsored model for them?
I cannot discuss these things.
He's got an NDA.
That was good. All right, so here.
NDA signed.
Let's do the rundown.
Yep. Mix one.
Both of those are exactly the same. washed the same, grown the same, everything the same. The reason I split them into 2 jars is because I knew I was going to process them different post-process. So those are a mix of Mac 1, Wedding Pie, Sour Patch Kids, original Thin Mint Girl Scout cookies.
I had some Mac 1
a little bit of G13.
G13 with me is a hit and miss.
Well, this was a clone my friend got from somebody, and it's not real G13 because real G13 is very chemically. It's very chemically. There's something about it. You can grow it organically, and when it's grown, it tastes real G13 tastes and smells like chemicals. That's just the profile of it, the terp profile. Almost like a stringent floor cleaner that doesn't burn, but is kind of plasticky. That's what real G13 tastes like 100%. And so I don't think this other shit is. But anyways, that's what this is.
Then I don't want the real
No,
shit.
it's good. No, it tastes good. Well, don't let those sounds scare you. What the fuck did you just burp up? Smoke?
Smoke.
Yeah, from the joint.
Jesus
Big
Christ.
Chifa.
God
Big
damn.
Chifa dog.
Okay, homie taking such big hits, like 3 minutes post joint. Homie's burping up fucking smoke. Okay.
That was a little one. Usually I can get them about the size of my head.
Very impressive, little Ricky. Very impressive. So the difference between those two, and the one looks like yellow soupy batter, and the other one looks like white, off-white butter chips. That's cold cured, and that was hot cured. And when I say hot, cold, I literally pressed, and as it's fresh pressed, I put it in the jar, and it goes straight in the freezer and doesn't get touched for like 10 days.
Now that you were mentioning the structural integrity, let's get back to that thing you mentioned earlier about the glass.
What do we talk about with interrupting? What do we talk about with that? Huh?
ADHD guy.
Second warning. Kids, we're going to have to watch Nikki here, okay? Bro, don't make me get the gun out, okay?
Ooh.
We got guns here. But seriously, this is cold and that was hot. That was just went into a vacuum oven, no vacuum, sat there for, again, 7 to 10 days, and it literally changes the entire molecular structure of the rosin. It heats it up. It blends all the, because what it does is it liquefies fats, lipids, waxes, terps, anything you got left in there. Most of that I do wash out because when I wash, not only am I washing frozen material, but there's ice, obviously, but I'm using water that's about 35 degrees. So while there will be some...
so then just water out of the tap because, it's Michigan and we're just cold all the fucking time.
No. And also, we don't know where the water actually comes from. Okay, we might have some Flint, some PFOA, some PFOS,
We don't want none of that.
PFOS. What are this shit called? All the shit in the water. Not just from Flint. That's what's fucked up about Michigan. Let me tell you what. Besides the nice people here, is there's been some scumbag businessmen here that literally walk out back and they just dump the chemicals in the fucking ground or in the water. The Wolverine Boot Company.
They're allowed to. They pay a certain amount of money to be able to do it. So it's not like our government's not at fault for the shit. They're letting them do it.
100%. But that's, again, the Michigan State thing, because they know the people are going to do it. Start with the auto industry. The fines are so low, and the amounts to process the shit correctly is so high that if they can save $100 million by not having to process it, but pay a $20 million fine, they still made $80 million.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll spend 20 to make 80 every day. So I get what you're saying, yeah, 100%. But that's just so fucked up. And that's one thing that has worried about the water around here. Benton Harbor, here, like there's everywhere there's shit. They're talking about the fucked up water, That's why I like Flint Water the best.
There better be Flint Water in that rig, or I'm not smoking it. No,
Yep. Actually, it's the good shit from like 08, 09.
Flint Water's actually doing
We've
better,
been saving it.
but
Yeah, I saw that. No, it is, and I've been following that because I do. It's a concerning thing to me that we have a country that's advanced as we are, and literally the richest, most powerful country in the world, and we have people
they have the shittiest water.
fucking. That's absolute horseshit. It's absolute horseshit.
It's even more bullshit that it's taken this long for the
No doubt, bro.
problem to be
No doubt.
You've addressed it put it all over the news, and then you just, it's off the news now.
It got
let's
swept
forget
under
it.
the
Yeah.
rug. I mean, they
Here,
just
let's
swept it under
put
the
this
rug.
over here, guys. Yeah,
Well,
it's
buddy,
off
that's-
the media.
But people died over that.
That's what you said. Oh, of course, and they're gonna have, and if the ones
People
that did
died over
die
that.
are gonna have
Well,
lifelong repercussions, health issues, and everything.
Oh, I'm not even talking about. I'm talking about mob style. People died from that.
Oh, yeah, okay,
Got silenced.
yeah, bro.
People got
dude.
fucking silenced from that.
You can't tell me that they make those fucking decisions and they do that. And this, like you said, we're talking about it. This isn't black. This isn't white. This isn't fucking Republican. They're all in that shit together, dude. And so someone got some money and gave someone to someone else to switch it over, to clean the pipes. You know, the whole thing. For people who don't know real quick, what happened was, I think it was 2008. There was Flint wanted to switch from the Michigan water supply to their own water supply, from like Detroit to their own. And there was actually had been good water here in Flint for a while. But what happened was the system hadn't been used. They brought some third party in to quote unquote clean the pipes. They put some chemical in there that was supposed to neutralize the water, get everything clean for drinking. What happened was the shit had some kind of adverse reaction with the pipes, the metal, the scaling, all the buildup, and it all fucking stripped out and started running through the pipes. And people are not only drinking this chemical, they're drinking the built up rust, the iron, the lead, everything possible that's in these pipes. It's built up over years. It's been in the water. It's been in the chemicals. And overnight, people literally started getting sick, losing hair, skin rashes, and all this shit. And no one ever reported it correctly and said, hey, we fucked up. This is what happened. And it's still years later, and it still isn't 100% fixed. So that was the true story of the Flint water crisis. A lot of people didn't know. A lot of my dumbass friends, because of the media, you know how that is, they were just like, oh, I just heard it was a poor section of town, and it was just bad old shitty water. I'm like, no, there was an actual cause and an effect and things like that, you know? So
It was over profit. It was
always
they saved money.
It's always over money, but they really didn't. Meaning
because
someone got a fucking kickback to start that whole process.
Oh, 100%.
Whole process, you know.
Some more of that $80 million that they got to keep out of the $20 million fine.
100%, brother.
A little more
right,
of that.
Right. Whatever it is.
Some politicians got to get their little cut.
You know, and it's and we see it firsthand. What do you want to smoke first, Nikki? You don't care?
Nope.
You want to go with the smooth or the choker?
Let's get the choker out of the way.
I love it. I'm going to warn you, though. It's not choker like you think. But we were dealing with shit with...
well, you don't know how it's going to react to me. I'm
Nick,
slight asthmatic.
I'm telling you.
I mean, if the terps are at a certain...
Well, I got to warn you. You see that? Listen to Nick over there. Listen to little Nicky. Talking all that fucking common sense to us.
No, it's something.
Your buddy?
It's something I actually read.
You're 100% correct.
When I read it in one of the groups the other day, one of the rosin press groups I'm in, they were talking. The one guy was
Bro,
like,
you see that? You see that beautiful gold goo? So this is what happens when you warm cure. It turns into almost like a terp soup, bro.
I've had soup.
I love soup. Depends on what kind, too. Some days it's fucking my favorite. You know what I never had before I came to Michigan? Lemon rice. Like the Greek soup they sell, like the conies and shit. You ever had that, the lemon chicken rice?
No.
Next time you go to a coney, order it. And it's like rice, a little bit of lemon in there, and chicken. Fucking stupid, yo. This is a chunky, bro.
That little guy?
Little Nicky, you have no idea, bro. You got to remember, you hot stick them. It's a completely different ball game, bro. And I'm talking about even letting them cool down. I'm talking about even letting them cool down.
I've done all three. I've done hot. I do cold. I mix it up every now and then. I don't want the body just getting muscle
Listen
memory.
to this guy. He's like, I'm going to fucking mix it up. I'm like a DJ over here. I'm just mixing and scratching.
What? You're going to tell me working out and other things you can get muscle memory decline, but you're telling me you can't get muscle memory from dabbing?
Folks.
I think it's possible.
Crying Jordan. Everyone ever involved. Do you hear fucking Nicky? I told you motherfuckers he was real. No one fucking believed you, little Nicky. I said, he's real. He's real. I'm like, not only is he real, I suspect he actually does have half a brain, but I digress. He might have 3/4 of one.
Damn.
You're gonna make things disappear. Listen to that torch action going on, ladies and gentlemen.
Not even 10 seconds, Nikki. Get them terps. Don't worry, they'll get reheated. You can do it, cool. If not, pass them. Got Nicky with that terp sausage. A little terp soup in your face, Nick.
It literally tastes like a cleaner version of that shit right there in that jar I have.
We're going to be smoking that too. The shit you brought looks good, bro.
Now, what were you talking about with this stuff? You said it was...
Hold on, let me grab my the paper towel. Hold on. CRC.
Yeah.
Color remediation clothes.
I mean, it's still straight, but that whole slight asthma thing, that shit does certain, it's, I'll be done for like 30, 45 minutes or more.
So we're talking about earlier the color remediation shit. That's something that I told you has been adapted from the wine industry. Mm-hmm. And what it does is people can get shitty oil that when you make it, you're crude and you first start, it's like dark brown or jet black. And by running it through those clays, you can bleach it and get it whiter and whiter.
Basically,
because for some reason
multiple level filtration system.
Right. But what you're doing is when you're taking out the color and changing it, you're also filtering out terps and cannabinoids and things like that.
Well, yeah, when they got shitty products, you want to cover up that nasty ass taste. You want to remove as much of flavor as you can, but leave like a smooth high.
Right. There you go. And which is kind of funny, which we're talking about with people removing the plants early. People just got obsessed with this white color and this light color. I don't give a fuck. I want my shit.
Look how white my ash is.
Yeah. Well, on a flower, I get that because you're smoking the whole flower. But with concentrates and it gets dark in a bowl like this, that's because we've actually let the plant not only grow to its full maturity, and we have amber heads and cloudy heads, but we haven't removed any of the natural compounds that can get burned up in there. And then when you see a lot of that CRC, or you see a lot of plants that haven't fully matured and developed, that's why everything stays super white and light in there and just keeps white and liquidy.
I don't
Because it's not a full fucking mature plant, and it doesn't have all the actual natural compounds it should have in there, or it's been CRC'd and it's been cleaned out.
That's why usually before I grab stuff, I like to give it a hit. Like, even if it is the CRC, if it has a fucking fantastic high and doesn't taste
That
like
shit
ass,
won't hurt you. It's not going to hurt you. Any of the CRC, it's just been cleaned up. That's it. That's it. And even the other stuff isn't going to hurt you. It's just not fully mature, you know? But people got so fucking worried and so tied up into having bullshit that was, when it burned, it was clear or white or blah, blah, blah. No. Not important. Not important, little Nicky. So what's up with making little memes? How did you end up getting in those meme groups, bro? When did we first fucking meet up and start talking shit with each other?
honestly, I can't remember.
And were you ever in? Because you showed up late, so
I don't remember
bro,
when I showed up.
So some of these groups we've been in since like, dude, 2016, 2017, like a fucking minute, dude.
You're like the second or third person I've met from a group on.
In person? So you know who you met in person, who's my boy, and he said you guys had quite the fucking interesting experience.
Jason?
Jason who?
Oh. Go ahead.
Jason
That's
who?
what you're going to say. There's a Jason McClare.
Brandon Adams.
Yeah, I sold to him.
Yeah, that's my dog.
But yeah, that whole thing was, yeah. He left out the part where he got weed through me from somebody, and that individual was the one that shorted the bag. I've never shorted anybody.
What? What? Hold on.
Roll that back.
Nick has been accused of shorting bags. So my boy Brandon, we're in fucking Vegas, and I don't even know how you came up. Or you know what? It was
I probably
because
popped in one of the groups, and you're like, "Oh yeah." Now that fucker popped up, I
Nah,
got a
son.
story for you.
Nah, son, I got it. I had moved to Vegas, left Vegas to come to Michigan.
Great place, got some beautiful women there.
Stupid, bro. Yeah. So dumb. The hottest
I
women.
met a cougar on
The hottest women in
airplane
Vegas,
my
I was about to
first
say,
trip.
aren't even the young chicks in those stupid ass fucking clubs. It's the old hot women off the strip out in Summerlin and all this. Stupid. But anyways,
Suck the soul right out of you.
so I had left here and went back there for 420 in like 2019. Yeah. And that's when Brandon and I met up. And he told me about you. He's like, "You're in Michigan? I was in Michigan for a bitch. Let me tell you about this fucking kid, Nick Styles, bro." What are the fucking chances of that, dude? Just stop and think about that for a sec.
Is that where you got the assumption that I was just like some 20-something-year-old?
No, I think that's more been because of, honestly, on the internet, how you look. You don't look as old as you are. It's a good thing.
How old are you?
I'm gonna fucking age.
People
like
are going to
an
shit when
Asian
they hear
guy.
this. I've already told a few of the people in our group chat. How old are you? Nick, tell the world. How old are
How
you?
old are you, Nick?
Well, as of February 19th, I am 36 years old.
Okay. We're the same age.
Hold on. Damn it. I need one of those. Dun, dun, dun. I need a big reveal sound. We need to get the big reveal fucking sound. You know what I'm saying? Dun, dun. All right. Motherfucker is 36 years
I thought
old.
You were older than me.
No, I mean, I am. I turned 37 in July, so I'm a little older than you. But not much.
I thought this motherfucker.
Called it. Fucking
excuse me.
called it.
I thought this bitch was in his 20s. 100%. Because you look like a kid, you act like a kid, and not in a bad way. No. Bitch, we ain't virtue signal. Hey, everyone isn't a virtue signaler like you, Johnny Five.
What do you mean?
Really? Exit 13?
It was
Don't get me
an
started.
exit. It became
and
an
we're
injury
homeboys.
for
And if all things
we are
all
homeboys.
things you said, you're like, huh? I just bowl with that dude.
Oh, whatever.
Okay.
That's how I met you, though, right? Am I not right?
Technically, yes.
I bowled against you and we beat you.
Ooh.
That's true. No.
He said he spanked that ass.
Oh,
No.
we spanked everybody's ass.
They did. But they were first place. Okay. He claims his buddy couldn't bowl. I'm claiming they wanted to upgrade because they came and recruited me even though they were already first place. They were like, "We need another bowler."
Spencer went to second shift.
Oh,
You can't bowl in second shift.
Fuck you, Spencer.
He works 2 to 11.
No, I missed
Look
that
at this
guy.
guy still going to bat for Spencer. He's like, nah. He was better than you. He
No,
had a
Spencer's a good bowler.
No, he is.
He's really a good
And
bowler.
he's a very nice guy.
and super nice guy. He just, we work second shift.
At
the fuck
GM?
are you- Yeah, at GM. What are
Yeah.
you gonna do? It's the stupidest shift.
Do they have? Does that place go around the clock? Is there a third shift?
Yeah. He was first shift, and that's the one.
Right.
It's gonna get to the
Usually you start second or third and then get. But did he fuck up? He did something. Spencer, what the fuck did you do?
That's what I said too. Like,
Yeah.
how'd you go from first to fucking second?
Spencer Jacobson did something, motherfucker.
He said it wasn't gonna be bad, but I'm pretty sure he's not a fan.
That's what she said.
If
She
I'm
pulls
gonna-
out the 14-inch fucking dildo. It's not going to be bad.
Just breathe. Just breathe through it.
Just kiss me first. Kiss me first.
Don't make it weird.
Too good, man. Too good. That's funny. No, bro, I got to tell you, I'm not joking. And I'm not trying to be funny. I knew you were normal, but bro, the way that you write, and so folks, let this be a fucking lesson to you. All right. If you don't take the time, and I get it, it's a weird time that we're in. All right. Let me go on a little fucking diatribe. The world isn't the same. And we deal with a lot of people that we don't know and we've never met. But you have to treat these people like you are going to meet them one day or you do know them. Whether it's us meeting after years of knowing each other online, whether it's this guy recently fucking forgetting he was one seat behind Mike Tyson talking shit and throwing a bottle at him and getting his fucking face pummeled.
Is
right?
that what happened? He threw a bottle at him?
Yes,
I thought
dumbass.
I didn't know he threw a bottle. I thought he was just
eyewitnesses to the whole thing. Asked Tyson for a autograph.
A photo with.
Yep. JetBlue, San Francisco to Miami. I've done that flight before. It's a direct flight. It's beautiful. It's long, 5.5 hours, but boom. Red eye, sleep it, you're done. Dude asked for a pic. Got one. Tyson was super cool.
Tyson's chill, dude.
Then ended up sitting like right behind him or real close. Like I think like legit right behind him. And the whole time pestering him, talking shit, being all rowdy, doing this and
I was
that.
trying to sleep on this
And
flight.
Mike Tyson telling him several times, man, you just chill.
Probably for like a 15-minute thing.
Yeah, and I that's one thing I never saw the exact amount of time that people were like, dude, the guy kept going on and on and on and on, and Mike was being cool. The guy threw the bottle, and he fucking just went ahead and boom.
I mean, pieced him up.
That's assault at that
You
point,
know,
basically.
Right, but
Mike was waiting for an opportunity. He's
doing
like,
something like that. And that's what he said. That's why I mentioned that story. He's like, people have gotten too fucking comfortable behind their computers. They don't know what it's like to get punched in the face. And they talk so much shit behind the screen of a computer that when they go out in public, they fucking forget that they're in public. And their little mind goes into overdrive like it's been in front of the computer and the keyboard. You fucking piece of shit. I'm such a goddamn gangster. I'll fucking rip your head off and shit down your throat and fucking mail the pictures to your mom. You fucking goddamn piece of shit whore, blah, 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 right? The shit people say, dude. It's the craziest shit. They wouldn't say that to a fucking little 15-year-old kid and there's some 30-year-old. Right? People wouldn't say that in public. But the world's gotten so fucked up and the people say shit. Well, it's because no one thinks they're going to see each other. Or they just assume, I don't know this guy or what have you. But you end up meeting people. You know who I've met? And I told all the guys before, one of the most stand-up motherfuckers I've ever met in my life. Dude, Johnny Bananas. Juan, who you fucking tagged.
Who calls me Steaky Nicky all the time.
Yeah. Juan Dulilo. Bro, one of the most stand-up fucking human beings I've ever met. John and I never even met face-to-face, but we had, like us, well, before, like we had met, but all Facebook shit. Facebook. Ended up doing a little business. We're like, okay, let's do some shit together. You know, we do the shoes, do all this and that, whatever. He's like, okay, boom. 2 minutes later, my phone dings. I got fucking $3,500 in my fucking PayPal account from this dude. Never laid eyes on him. He's never laid eyes on me. I could have just been like, oh, you know what I'm saying? But no. That's what I mean. Like, you have to treat this shit like you are going to meet people and know them, because you're going to end up meeting really good fucking people online. And people say that and they get real caught up. They're just Facebook friends or this and that. Meantime, you have people that you grew up with or your own fucking family members shit on you as soon as they look at you, steal from you, do whatever, because they know you and they know you'll forgive them or this and that. In the meantime, there's strangers out there that actually still have morals, values, were raised correctly, have self-esteem and respect, and they treat people how they want to be treated, and that shit just reverberates.
But yeah, today's culture isn't about any of that.
No.
I agree. I don't want to cast net everything, right? Because I'm the first to blanket statement. Everyone does this. No one's like that, blah, blah, blah. I try to not, and I'll correct myself.
Yeah,
a lot of people aren't like that because kids are fucked up right now because they've been raised by shitty parents. Go ahead.
I actually lost my train of thought. I'm not gonna lie.
All right, that's fine. I got a lot, bro. I got a lot of shit to say. Seriously. No, it's cool to meet you, dude, because you're a prime example of someone that, honestly, I knew you were a good fucking dude. But I'd never met you. But the way you act and carry yourself and the way people can fuck with you and you deal with it, you don't ever get personal. You just have more fun back and all this shit.
Well, to an extent, there has been a few blow-ups, but
yeah, but that's with all of us. That was more shit
that was going on in the real world than it had to do with the meme shit.
Okay. But we've all had blow ups on there with different people and screaming, yelling, all that dumb shit, taking a break for a little bit, you know. But goddamn, I just lost my train of thought. I was to say something about the whole thing.
Fucking marijuana.
I
Cause
know.
he got high. Cause he got high.
I know.
You guys want to get high?
Tally, you won't get high.
Don't forget to bring a towel.
I love the terps on this dry shit. It's so like you smell it a few different times. You know, it reminds me of like wine or even drinking like cognac, like that Louis the 13th. And you have a few different sips or smells, and it tastes different every fucking time. You do a big ass pull with your nose on this and blow out of your nose, and then smack your palate. Do it again. Completely different fucking smells and flavors the second time around, third time around. Completely different profile.
Giving your body a chance to process the shit.
Oh my God, we are living up to the fucking title today, folks.
We're smoking.
We getting Veda-rated.
So were we gonna do all of that stuff there in the jar and then move to mine, or?
If you want to, or we can do one of yours next. You want to do one of yours right now? Come on.
Yeah, here's. Damn it! Forgot the mic was there. I'm new to this.
Hey, remember, I don't know who's got to keep it over here, because if not, I'll do shit like this. Oh, excuse me.
I just did.
Because I can't see it, John. I'm blind in that eye. I can't see the mic right now, John. Can't see it.
Yeah, I flat out said to this guy when I second or third hit on the joint, I looked over at him. Do you have two different color eyes? And he's like, dude, I'm blind. Oh.
Little Nicky is so fucking innocent. So that's my only target in the meme groups is my eye. So anytime I have someone comes at me, and it's kind of funny because it's all they have. So now it's over. It's dumb. And every time someone does it, like, dude, stop.
It's like, yeah. Okay.
It's all eye jokes. It's like X-rays of my head, and I got a fucking dick in my eye and shit. I mean, dude, they're funny, but they've literally, it's the same ones now for the last 5 years. So it's kind of gotten old, but.
You thought it got old. I just got one in my head, and I'll be dropping that later tonight.
Let me make this shit right now.
You have to have a thick skin. The only time.
You already seen a bit of it.
You have to have a thick skin for this shit because people just go nonstop. But it's nothing really personal. It's just fucking meme bullshitting, you know? It's just shit. So we'll have to let you in. We'll get you. All right.
It's gonna be great.
We're smoking some of little Nicky's goods.
I just saw that. Now I gotta take a picture of him. That might be a mouth thing going on.
Does that say sage and sour?
It's not though. That is a top used. Sorry to upset you. I smiled when he handed me that too, and I was like, ooh. And he was like, no, that's just a top from a different one. I was like, ah.
I grew a sage and sour plant in California that was about 11 feet tall, between 10 and 11 feet tall. It's fucking stupid. Stupid how tall it got. And I mean topped everything. And for whatever reason, that bitch just went, well, that's a sour D in it.
Got a little Wookie there.
You grow sour D. Sour D is one of the only plants that fucking, there's a few of them. You ever grown weed? Like actual growing a weed plant? Not trying to be funny.
I don't grow weed, no.
Okay. Once you flip it from vegging, you grow it. Sometimes
I know the steps and
it keeps.
My dad did grow.
What I'm getting at is once you go from veg to flower, they stretch a little bit. Some plants don't stretch at all. Like as soon as you flip them, they just stay the same size. Some stretch an inch or two. Some double in size. Okay. Sour D, 300% increase in size.
When you switch to flower, it just skyrockets.
That motherfucker better only be 12 to 18 inches indoors because that bitch can be almost 5 feet tall when it's done. 4 to 5 feet all day if it's at 18 inches, all fucking day.
Jeez.
It's stupid.
Nice.
As soon as you switch it, that bitch grows
Inside?
like 3 inches, and then it stops, and then it grows like another 2 or 3 inches, and then the next week it grows another fucking 2 or 3 inches. And you're like, what the fuck? And it just keeps going.
Is this under like high pressure sodium balls?
Yeah, indoors. Well, that's funny you said that, motherfucker, because I've never grown it under LEDs. Why is that important, you ask?
Mm-hmm. That's what I eyeballed, yes.
Right? I've been growing weed. That's why, honestly, I thought you were in your 20s, because I thought I've been growing weed almost as long as you've been alive. Bro, I've been growing weed for fucking 24 years now. These LED lights I'm using now, the last few years, these Gavitas and shit, these good ones that are out. I've never seen plants grow indoors the way they do under these lights. And that being said, I would like to grow real sour D
With those?
with those fucking lights. 'Cause
Are you growing LED right now?
Yeah.
Why not get a hold of the original seed from one of the...
You can't get seeds of sour D. Sour D was only a seed one time.
So those websites...
clone only. Yeah, fuck yeah. Like my homie earlier, Mike, that we were at the place and showed you the pictures of the bud that was growing, the Blue Dream. It's real Blue Dream crossed with something. But it ain't straight Blue Dream.
It looked beautiful, though.
Oh, no, it was. But Blue Dream was grown by one dude, guy I know. Ironically, I'm from Sarasota, Florida. This dude's from fucking Bradenton, Florida, the town right next to me where my sisters live. Kid's name's Jay Stobbs. Went to Oregon. He's the creator of Blue Dream. He had super silver haze that he got in Amsterdam from Arian from Greenhouse. That's the breeder owner of Greenhouse. Gave him super silver seeds, super silver haze seeds, and he got blueberry seeds, real ones from DJ Short, because the kid lived in Oregon with my buddy Rory. Shout out Rory, what up, dog? And he can verify the story as well. And they lived with this dude, Bob Snodgrass, who was the godfather of glass blowing. Him and Bob Backstrom. Dude, they lived with Bob Snodgrass's son. And Snodgrass was best friends with DJ Short. That's the dude who made the blueberry strain. He gave him seeds. And he crossed the original DJ Short blueberry and Super Silver Haze and made Blue Dream. It was his very first fucking cross. Blue Dream. Can you imagine doing that? You got a fucking porn stash going, bro?
No, I just shaved all my facial hair off, so I'm letting it grow back, you know?
I didn't know if you're thinking about getting back into the fucking industry.
You know what I just realized? You know what you look like to me? You look like CM Punk if he did drugs.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I don't know who that is.
The wrestler, dude?
No.
Straight edge. Rated gets it. It's his show.
That bitch said CM Punk if he did drugs.
It's still funny because I'm under the assumption that I do drugs.
You do.
No, I don't.
Bro, you do tobacco.
No, I don't.
You do caffeine.
I don't do tobacco.
You know, I thought I've seen you vape or hit cigarettes, bro.
Weed vape.
A little bit.
Kinda.
Weed vape.
As you see, it's not a, what's it called? That's true.
Didn't say it's spot on.
It's not a derogatory remark. You know, he could have said Chris Rock is Pookie in New Jack City.
Pookie when a guy slapped. Chris Rock did.
No, that's funny. That's funny. But anyway, so the Blue Dream, so he's made that cross, and then he started giving out cuts, and that's how the shit gets around. It's just clones. So if you see someone that has it, whether they've crossed it with something that's just super transparent, or they've made seeds through STS or one of those other techniques to feminize them and stress the plant, it ain't the real shit. Ain't real, motherfucker.
It has the essence, but it ain't right.
Sour D, same thing. It's fucking Kim Dog and Massachusetts Super Skunk.
That's what Sour Diesel is?
Yep. Asshole Joe. AJ crossed it. And that's it. One cross again. And that shit was done in the 90s, bro. Sour D came out in the 90s.
But so is that an indica dominant?
No, sativa.
That's why I was saying.
Sour Diesel is, or Chem Dog is a sativa?
School's still out on that. The Massachusetts Super Skunk is sativa dominant. Kim Dog has more indica in it than sativa, but because there's so much more sativa in the Massachusetts Super Skunk, when you put the two together, it makes it a sativa dominant plant.
But it's still a hybrid.
Of course.
Okay.
Oh yeah, all day.
Bro, 99% of the fucking plants out there now are hybrids.
Yeah.
I got a pack I can show you of Landrace Acapulco Gold Landrace seeds. 16 to 24 weeks to flower. Flower alone, 4 to 6 months.
Jeez.
That's why no one grows Landrace seeds. That's why everything's a hybrid. And don't let any of these motherfuckers go, it's 100% indica, it's 100% sativa. That shit's so fucking rare. Especially nowadays, new seeds, no one's crossing 100%. Nothing. You want anything close to it, you're going to have to go old school, like DNA. I think like LA Confidential. I don't even think that was 100%. I think that was like a 95.5 or 90.10 or some shit like
So you're
that.
telling me none of the seed.
And that's some shit you smoke a few hits of and you're just
100%?
on the couch going. If you're an indica guy, like, you know, because it is different with everybody. I have a friend who smokes indica and it's like he just did crack cocaine. He's cleaning the house, he's running the marathons,
Yeah.
taking the dog out and everything.
I hate
Smokes
those people.
sativa and he's like, whoa, I don't want to go anywhere. It's crazy, you know.
It's ass backwards, but
Some people are like that. That's why I hate stores when you walk in there and they go, okay, so sativa's going to get you up, and indica's kind of like in the couch. Kick that bitch in her fucking face.
yeah, maybe for you.
If I ever heard a bud tender say that in one of my stores, bro, fired instantly. Get out this motherfucker. I don't want to yell too much. Did they walk back by or no?
Yeah.
Oh, they already went back that way? Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
It
Nigga.
was a woman and her daughter.
That's
Yep.
sweet.
The daughter looked in here at us. We were blazing.
Yep. Curious children.
That's what we do, man. That's what
Oh.
we do. That's what we do, John
Someone
boy.
else just walked by.
Captain Tattoo. That's all right. It's either going to be Jessica or Bailey.
Yeah, I think it was Bailey. You say Captain Tattoo?
Yeah. What up, Tat Dad?
Yeah, Tat Dad.
I'm going to put a tattoo around my dick.
Probably the day I get $1 million.
Yeah, right.
What was your first tattoo?
What was my first tattoo?
Yep.
That I did or that I got?
You see Nick taking
You know
over the podcast? Do it, buddy.
How
Get
about,
him.
How about both?
Okay, my first tattoo that I did, I can show you. I have it on my leg. And the first tattoo that I got, I also have that.
On your leg? No.
That's on my dick. I'm just.
That's why it'd be $1 million. He doesn't want to cover up the masterpiece that's already there.
I had about 5 minutes of experience for this bad devil.
I couldn't do that with 20 minutes of practice. I couldn't do that at all. I can't fucking draw.
My first tattoo required me to take my clothes off. No, there's robots.
I just
Little robots. What?
I just took some weed and this is what I see.
You must see that because you didn't take some weed. You took some concentrate.
I just took some weed.
Swear you just took a dab.
I just took some concentrated weed.
There you go.
And I see the birds and hear the little crickets and butterflies.
I see the bees.
Yo, son, I did the bees the other day. Did I tell you guys?
You did the bees?
Was it in their beehole?
Right up their butthole.
Yes. Is there any visual proof?
Busted out micropene and it was all over.
He said he gave him the whole 1.5 centimeters.
Millimeters.
So my homie Jesse across the street is fucking does bees, and I'm like, yo, bitch, I'm gonna be a junior beekeeper, and you motherfuckers keep a look out for the video because I'm gonna put a little edit together. Seriously, bro, I had been videoed the whole process. So he does. His bees last year died, so he had to get new ones. So he ordered them. They came from Georgia, and bro, I got the video. They straight up ship these motherfuckers in these little cages that are exposed, and the cages are nailed to two little wooden planks on the top and bottom, about like this, like oversized paint stir sticks. Two on the top, two on the bottom, and the fucking bees can actually get out. And there were 2 or 3 bees on the outside of the cage that rode all the way through the mail system. They're not in a box, not anything. And my buddy went to go pick them up, and the fucking lady was afraid to bring out the bees. She's like, oh, dude, there's notes all on the computer. People have been afraid to touch these things that would have been here 2 days ago, but everyone's been afraid to touch them, and they had to wait for certain people to come in working shifts that weren't afraid to touch the bees. Swear to God. And so he was like, they were missing delivery fucking times. Shit, like planes going
I'd be
out.
so pissed.
That's what he said. He's
Oh
like,
my God.
That shit
and he's like, they
costs
only
money.
have X amount of food.
Yeah.
And he's like, do you think they would send it like that? They were going to sting people? And for those who don't know, and I've learned so much of this shit. So when they're shipping them like that, they put the queen in this little box with a couple of bees around her inside that bigger cage with like 10. There was 2 cages, 10,000 bees in each one.
So does that require more than one queen?
Queen in each box. 2 boxes.
And they just stay there.
Their only job is to protect the queen. Keep her warm. That's it.
Fuck the rest of you.
That's it.
They literally just sit there.
They know that if they sting you and that they get preoccupied with something else, they could die, and that's not their job. Their job is to fucking protect the queen. That is it. That's it. And
Don't harm the queen.
all the women, all the people there doing the work, helping protect the bees, to protect the queen, are women as well. All girls. Only time it's a male is if there's a drone there. No joke. That's what they're called, drones. And they look different, and they can't mate. They can't do anything. The whole fucking process is wild as shit. It's the same whether it's out in the wild or coming in and doing your own hives, because all you're doing is duplicating that to help it. So the bees come in, we pick them up. He had his hives. He had them all cleaned out. You put like 8 sheets in there. You pull it out to have the honeycomb in there in the hive. You clean them all out except for like 2, 1 on each side. You leave the honey in there so they have food. So when you put them in there, they don't have to worry about getting their own, and they already have honey there to start eating and working on doing their shit. And if you save the honeycomb, they don't have to worry about building their honeycomb. They're automatically going to work, working with the honey, with the queen, making babies, taking care of them, making honey and all that shit. They don't have to worry about building the home and finding their own food. And then you put an extra food source on top of the box, basically a bunch of sugar water for let them get, and put them in that shit, bro. They go to fucking town. You take them out of the box. We're dumping them out of the box and this thing and everything, and they're not trying to sting or do anything. They're just worried about protecting the fucking queen. It's crazy as shit.
Yeah, honeybees, dude.
She's in a protective case already, but
Yeah.
they don't know that. It doesn't matter.
Right. That's right. Well, what they do then, what's super cool, is when they ship it, she's in this little wooden box. And at the end of the wooden, and so there's a little wooden box, and there's screen on both sides. One side is a hole that's drilled, and for argument's sake, let's just say it's a 1/4-inch hole. And it's drilled out. It's got a white plug in it. The fucking white plug is fondant. the sugar stuff that they make for like making fancy cakes, the icing for like making the designs and shit. That's what it is. So they make it and put it there knowing that they love sugar and that's what they're trying to do. And when you put that little box that has the queen in it and their few little workers in the hive that he's been making in his own little boxes, their first job they know is to free her from that box. So they go and smell that sugar and eat the fucking fondant and eat a hole through it to let that bitch out. It's the coolest. It's the craziest like process. It's like, it's actually so simple, but it's so complex. And we start following it and what they're worrying about doing. And then as soon as you get them out, you start seeing certain female bees go up and start sticking their ass in the air, the back of their body, and throwing it up and and doing all this weird move. They're shooting pheromones around. You all right, little buddy?
Yeah, I like burn myself.
It's fire, bro. Fire? You can burn yourself with fire.
Easy, caveman, easy.
Jeez. Oh, no, fire. But
Fire.
but it's a super cool process. It really, really is. The fact that what they know to do and how to take care of everything, and it's just in their fucking DNA. You know, it's pretty sick.
They run the world.
It's pretty sick, I tell you. Oh yeah, most important little creature without a doubt.
How was your dab hit, sir?
That and me, bro. It was good. It was good.
You didn't share none, you greedy.
No, you know why? Why I went small? You know, that's the other thing with hash rosin. Don't fool yourself. A dab of hash rosin is not the same as a dab of any type of hydrocarbon extract. And I'm not talking about the quality of this and that. This shit fucking grows, dude. Especially when you're cold starting it like that. I mean, that shit goes forever. You can put in like match heads of this and fog yourself out cold starting as to where you got to put in like whole crayon tips that way when you're doing it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
I have no idea what you're talking about, sir.
You ever watch We're the Millers?
Yes.
Yes.
Your boy Scotty B. You know what I mean?
Know what I'm saying?
Yeah, know what I'm saying? No regrets.
No regrets.
No, it was no regrets.
Regrets.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a running gag. Everybody changes how it.
I know, but it's been changed to regrets. But on the and we just watched it the other day. It's R.A.
Yeah.
Regrets.
Regrets.
Huh. He's like, nothing?
It's actually
Not at all?
Not even one?
Not even a letter? That guy's good. That Jason Sudeikis. Did you guys ever see that Ted Lasso bullshit?
No.
No.
I did
I've heard
not.
it's amazing. I haven't watched it.
They've got a lot of content. There's so much to follow. There's so many different streaming.
Bro.
Basically, streaming
So
sites
much.
are making the same as cable because you have to buy all of those to get what you could.
Yeah, but here's the deal. You really don't, right? There's people with the one show on like one channel. Bitch, I'm not getting Paramount Plus for one fucking show or some shit like that. And I'm just using a random. I'm not necessarily saying them, right? The king ones, we have Hulu Live. So we have Hulu and all the live cable, local channels and sports and everything. And Netflix, right? Basic Netflix.
HBO.
No. Don't have HBO. That comes with the Hulu Live. It's only like $2 a month extra. You don't have to worry about that. And then Amazon Prime is free with fucking Amazon Prime membership.
Exactly. I got
And because
that.
we order so much for that shit, Jessica pays for that membership in like a month, shipping wise. And then when you get the other shit for free, it's like a no-brainer. That's all you need. And the other one that we buy for UFC fights is the ESPN Plus. That's a one time a year, $69 for the app and the channel, and then UFCs are only like $30 each every time. Can't beat that, man. Yeah, but I've seen it because I have friends that have what I just said, Hulu. They have that. They have YouTube Red. They have Apple TV. They have
Apple TV's trash.
the Peacock.
Just my opinion. Nothing against you two iPhone lovers over there.
Yeah. I'm iPhone gadgets, but I like PCs better than Mac. 100%.
Nice.
Yeah.
Negative.
Shut your mouth.
He said he's
No,
Apple
he's we know why?
100%.
Because he's a smart.
I have it tattooed on me.
He's a smart artist guy, and all my artist friends like Mac's better.
Mac was
Always.
actually like just a creative platform, period. That's what it's always just been.
Right. Well, they like it for the things they can do and the tools they have for using and the freedom with Apple.
Video editing, photo
Right.
editing.
All my
digital
artist friends, and I
art.
don't care whether it was drawing, video, whatever the art platform
all
was, the
Mac.
media was, the medium was. It's always they've always loved Apple more. It's interesting, I tell you. Nikki was like a little dabby.
Yes, I'd like to die.
Would you like to take one of your little chunks,
Yeah.
or would you like to smoke one of mine? Save yours for later.
Save mine for later.
Ah, there you go. There you go, little buddy.
You've got a plethora over there. I mean,
Plethora.
That's right. That's right.
Whole ass plethora.
That's right. I'll never forget the first time I heard that word. I was like,
little smorgasbord.
I was like 8 or 9 years old at a football game, and with my dad, it was like a high school football game, and I remember being just chilling in the stands and shit, and the announcer going, and he managed to get 15 yards in the face of a plethora of defenders. Or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Something I'm like, what? And my dad even lost it that the guy was, because it wasn't, I don't even think it was like a varsity game. It was like a JV, or like a freshman, like a weeknight football game.
Same that terminology for the.
I'm like,
seniors.
what the fuck did he say? My dad was losing it. He's like, and then his buddy was going, and they said it again. And he was like a plethora. Some shit was looking classic. Like, God damn it, motherfuckers dropping that shit on the football field. A plethora of defenders.
Plethora.
Damn it! Hit the mic again.
Is that big enough, bro?
All day. Fucking drop it.
Axl Rose, baby. You're gonna die. Dun, dun, dun,
Yeah, off
dun,
that,
dun,
20,
dun.
20,
Woo.
30 minutes.
In the jungle.
And we-
Welcome to the jungle.
Or more. You see that fucker? It was fucking fat.
What, that dab?
You guys want me to sing
Well,
more?
yeah, the dab. What were you thinking I was talking about?
No, I'm saying the what's in there or what's in the jar.
He pull that fucker out again. Is it still in there? Fucking was like that.
Big rock. Oh, yeah. Put that in there. Waste that.
Yes.
Hey, bros.
You're gonna waste that. You might as well just give it to me. I'll take it.
All right. This one's for you, little Nicky.
Little Nicky.
Oh, don't break that expensive glass, sir.
I know. But yeah, highly educated. This banger, $200. Take a guess how old they are.
Real quick.
We were talking about this earlier. Go ahead. What?
Yes, this is what I was trying to interrupt
Yes,
you at the beginning
yes,
of the
Mr.
show
Styles.
about. I see that you finally got to it. So
Full circle.
yes, full
Full
circle.
circle.
The circle of life.
That's right.
All right. Now
do
you
the
were
walk
talking
of
about
life.
the
Baby, do the
changing
walk
of the terps and all of that, and the difference between cheap ass bangers and quality glass.
See, Poppy. Mm-hmm. What about it, my friend? So listen.
Explain all of that. on
Okay, my
live,
friend.
guy.
You're going to listen to me, buddy. Okay? I'm going to tell to you better much number one good story. Okay? For you, it's no problem. Okay? And tell to you that you listen to me. It's okay, man.
See,
Si, senor.
D.
E.
D's nuts.
get away from the alphabet soup.
I'm just trying to send nudes.
Nudes. Exit 13. Send the nudes, baby.
Send them, but don't forget to send
Nick,
them.
I like
Jump in.
that.
Quit
I like
talking.
that you just call her Extra 13.
Yeah.
Extra 13.
Man, it ain't crack, bro. Nice and easy. Jeez. Folks, he's sucking it so hard like it's crack cocaine and dick. He's actually pulled the fucking dab all the way up the side of the glass. Bro, you... Mayday, mayday. We need backup. Poor Nick's going down.
Going down.
You right there,
I'm
Frank?
good. I'm good.
Jesus.
Like I called it when I smelled it, the other one packed way more cough. And I ripped way more.
On the second one?
Yeah, that cloud was fucking huge. That other one
Don't worry, Johnny. You're next, Johnny. You're getting your own little fresh load.
There it is, but even that was subtle.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not joking. I feel like when you warm it up, you do that warm cure. Yeah, I feel almost like it does like extra terp activation or something. And gets those bitches just like all up in your face. One of those what? A paper towel?
Wipe my face a little.
Hey. Oh yeah, here you go. You can drool over yourself. There you go, buddy. Look at that. I got little Nikki Styles drooling, folks. He's like, Jesus, I need a napkin.
The mouth is getting moist.
Yeah.
And it wasn't from the drink because I refilled that bitch.
Yeah. So what kind of drugs have you done in your life, Nikki? Don't lie. We're going to put you on the fucking lie detector. I got one.
Like I said, not a lot. Said drugs now, so obviously not booze. I do like the song.
That's Jeopardy, bro. We're waiting for the answer.
I mean, obviously, weed.
Weed's not drugs, bro.
It was growing up.
No, that's because you were we were all lied to. It's not your fault.
Well, yeah. Well, you were.
Yo,
lied
isn't that
to,
kind of
too.
funny though? How the government flips shit? It's like your whole life. It's like weed, fucking. If you smoke weed and go get fast food, you'll hit little girls that are riding their bike on the sidewalk.
Yo, that was the best
Chappelle's
fucking
commercial.
Yeah.
Like,
So
what?
do you realize that came from a real commercial?
Yeah, I do.
The black kids that thought it was so funny doing that back and forth. They kept doing it. They kept running and basically like ghost ordering and drive. Oh my God, bro. First of all, no one does that high. And if you do it once, you just drive the fuck away. If no one's doing it, waste their time and driving away. They're getting the food and then they're driving away.
Yeah, you're high. You're trying to eat that food.
Munchies like a motherfucker.
Oh my God, bro.
That shit's funny.
The government propaganda was so good. My favorite was, I'll hook you guys up, everyone. Here's one to grow on. So remember the old school one? This is your brain. This is your
brain. The
brain on
eggs.
drugs. Yeah, any questions? And they would always
Classic.
because the whole thing was marijuana fries your brain cells, right?
Right.
Well, that was very misleading and half the truth. And this is where, like, if you don't give someone the whole story and the full context, you can paint a picture that's just fucking mind-blowing. Fries your brain? Is this why everyone's like, no, it's because they're all fucking high, dude. That's why they're fucking all like, you know?
Yeah.
Dude, THC does promote brain cell loss and decay and attack. But you know what it does? When you get high, it literally knows and tells your good brain cells to go attack all the happy living good ones all over, to go attack the dying ones and kill them so new ones can proliferate and come back. But all they did was it kills your brain cells
And stop there.
and that's it, and went with the whole fucking thing.
Even though
And that's where the whole this is your brain and it fries your brain, the brain on drug shit and the whole thing. That's where that all came from.
here's the thing.
Half story fucking half truth propagandas.
Exactly. They knew the fucking shit when
How
they did.
fucked up is that?
They knew
That's fucked up.
That's fucked up.
They knew the outcome when they studied the shit, and it's like, oh, bury all that, but keep this word
Just
over
the
here.
first
keep-
half.
Yes.
Well, yeah. Well, they
Stop at that drugs kill brain cell part. Let's not tell them that
Yeah.
it reperforates good ones. Let's just stop there, fucking cut it and roll.
Yep. Said yeah. Nixon had some study done was like 71, 72, right around there. And was basically like, I want to know about marijuana, this and that let us all know, good, bad, like just let us know. And so he puts together this commission. They came back with a report, and the report said that not only was marijuana essentially harmless, but they were finding good benefits that coming from it. Certain studies coming out that it did stuff with certain types of cells. That's why it kills cancer, because it does attack the bad cells and shit like I was just talking about, and all this shit and all this stuff. And not only that, good, normal citizens that would grow up to become doctors, lawyers, politicians, possibly future presidents would be ineligible because we've put some crazy outlaw on this plant that basically isn't harming anybody. And tobacco is actually worse for it. This whole commission came out with
And
that.
alcohol.
With that, well, that's a given.
I mean, fuck.
That's a given, right?
Some of the original presidents were fucking
Hemp farmers, or
yeah,
for sure.
high off their ass.
So, and so the government got that, and they're like, "Oh my God, what are we gonna do? Well, let's just bury this report and get rid of it. Who cares? Fucking drugs are bad, okay? Weed's horrible.
Okay.
Devil's lettuce.
The devil's lettuce.
God damn it.
That's where we are.
God damn it, Bobby.
Shit,
It's 4:30.
Johnny.
Was it?
I know 4:30. Let's dab you up.
You're on deck, sir.
Have you seen this?
I
Smell-
did not.
Smell that one, shit boy.
Shit, boy.
Shit boy, wow.
Wow.
Guy over here.
That's kind of a term of endearment. If you want to know, we don't waste time calling people shit boy we don't like.
All right, dickweed.
For the record, I've never been called shit boy.
Damn.
And I'm over here quite often.
Damn, he don't like you. No, it's good.
Yeah, he doesn't like me.
Yeah. You always have the people you hate the most.
John Fletcher. John Fletcher.
Yo, I saved our conversation
What
in
is
our
the
chat.
odd- what
'Cause
is-
that shit was
That's
good.
funny. Hey, do you want to what's dude? You're fucking interrupting again. What do you want, Nikki?
I actually just looked at you and was like this, and you stopped. So I didn't
What do you want to
have
smoke, Johnny? Have you smoked the G13 yet?
I want to know.
Yeah, we did that. Wait, hold on.
No, we haven't smoked this one today. We smoked the mix two today.
Yeah, okay. All right, let's do it. Let's do it.
What's
Is that
the-
real G13?
He covered it earlier.
I think so. It's as close as I've seen in a while. It's not super chemically, but it's the first time we grew it.
I know he covered it, but he said that it's like plastic tasting,
That's
and
why I was like, eh. I'm
but he's
straight.
pushing it on me, you know.
He's pushing it on me, man. All right, now that we're having a discussion, what is the unnamed bandit over here? Oh, then now that I said bandit, fuck it, it's the wet bandit.
That's
Wet Bandit.
That's Pinnacle Purple, bro.
What? Let's see that.
Pinnacle purple.
Yeah.
Oh, it's barely there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, no, it's there.
That's Sunset Sherbet crossed into Do-si-do, crossed into Skittles, crossed back into Do-si-do. I made that in California.
I like the first two. I've had both of them individual and both of them mixed.
Yeah, talking to the microphone so we can hear you.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm new to this crap, guys.
That's
My
okay.
first.
This is only my second.
I've only told you 3 times. Put it to your fucking mouth.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, put it in your mouth, Nick.
First of all, it was over by my mouth, but then I fucking ear
Come on,
smacked
Nick.
it. Then I ear smacked it twice, and then I moved it back over here.
Hey, Nick, put it near your mouth. How does that feel?
I think it feels better now.
What a sound.
That shit's magical. Exit 13. Come see me.
You're gonna talk about her all night.
Out of control. Out of control.
I'm gonna tell her to come to bowling.
I like it. I like it. We like hearing that. All right, we're gonna stick Johnny with some real G. Little Nikki, you have any other questions? You know, you were asking about the bangers earlier, real quick. It's real important, dude, and I'm not joking. Buy everything American. Buy American, because the people here actually give a shit about what they're giving you, and glass and all these pipes and everything are made with metals. in the glass. That's what makes it different colors. A lot of people don't know that. There's actually different metals in there. So when you have cheap shit from China and from fucking Pakistan, and those are the two main ones. There's some shit from India, but Pakistan and China, bro, ground zero for the cheap, horrible glass. And when you're torching it, you're getting shit 1,000 degrees, and you're with a stem over here or what have you. Trust me, if there are inferior chemicals or inferior products being used to make your rig, or bong, or a fucking dab rig, bro, not good. Be smoking that shit. You ever seen like an old school glass pipe, like one you get from an old school party store, an old head shop, and you smoke with it for a while, and the glass over here starts like getting charred or changing or burning and shit? That's because the integral structure, or the structural integrity, is actually breaking down.
I was gonna see it. I was letting him. I was gonna see if he was gonna get it.
Yeah. Sorry about that. My brain just getting a little high there, but so that's what I mean. Like, it's super important. And so back to what you were saying, bro. Yeah, the $100 dab rig, $50 rig, all day. This is where you spend your money. This is where you spend. Now, you don't have to spend $200 anymore for highly educated. Joel, you can look on Instagram, or to go to my buddy Invest in Headies, my boy Jerry Cohen, brother Bill. He sells everything and they'll ship it to you. He has Evan Shore bangers, Joel Halen bangers, Toro, some Terp slurpers.
I don't really care for
from few different people. Well, everyone makes it their own different style. He has some Zach Brown. I don't know if he has Mothership. I think he does. He does have Highly Educated as well. But some ridiculous ones. And they last forever, bro. These bangers are over 2 years old. Actually, almost 3 years old now. And look how they fucking look. They're still clear. Like, legit. This one has a little black ash in there. You see that little black mark in there? Because just I haven't burned it off. That's what happens. And yeah, I mean, these were $200 back in the day. But for every $25, $50 banger, and you go through 4 or 5 of those things, right? Bro. Years, plural, on these things. That's the difference. And it's the quality of not just them taking the time to make it correctly, but it's the quality of the material they use. This is American quartz. Because we're the strongest and the fucking baddest.
Motherfucking bald eagles, baby.
God bless America. Oh, hold on, you son of a bitches. We forgot. Sorry, folks. We're going to be wrapping it up here. We're about an hour and a half. Perfect time. Time to say the Pledge of Allegiance. Folks, if you know it, cool. If not, sit tight. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under a groove, indivisible, with killer bees, and justice for all. Thank you.
Woo! Dang!
There you go.
I'm still waiting for my dab.
It's coming. It's coming.
It's
We're just you know what we had to do, John? We had to wrap everything up here because while you're going to do this one, we're going to get the music rolling. It's going to be a nice little send-off.
It's a slow-moving train.
Ah!
So much.
That's a lot.
I know.
He said he doesn't like you, but he likes you enough to kill you kindly.
Yeah.
Let him kindly.
This is concentrated marijuana. Its purest form. I'm serving you concentrate of concentrate.
Okay.
We are looking to go to the moon. Psych. We want to go to Pluto, farthest planet.
Pluto's not a planet. It's a
Yes,
star.
it is. I don't give a fuck what that little nerd who tried to claim it was.
Growing up, it
says.
was to me, and it will remain to always be.
Suck it, bitch. Pluto is a dog, and it's a planet.
Where my dog's at.
Woof.
But, yeah.
Speaking of where my dog's at, shout out DMX one time. Rest in peace, Earl Simmons. You know that was that motherfucker's real name, right?
Yeah.
Earl Simmons.
Yeah.
Did you ever hear them crazy stories about his glory days when he was smoking crack like 10 years ago or so? And they were like driving around the fucking airport in New York and like Newark, New Jersey. Okay, smoking crack with police lights on top of cars, the little ones that pull out and put on top of the car, and they were pulling over people in like airport parking lots and like the airport parking garages and shit, and just totally fucking with them high on crack. And not like hurting anybody or doing anything like bad, but just totally being fucking high and fucking with people. I don't know if they tried to arrest some people, rob some people, but they didn't kill anybody. There was nothing bad like that. There were just people. There were reports of these people doing this shit. And you can look all this shit up. And so the cops finally put a little squad out there and waited, and sure enough, here come these motherfuckers, and they were literally found with like 5 crack pipes, a gang of them in the van, and I don't know what they were really doing, but they were just terrorizing people high on crack. They pretended they were police.
Good times.
DMX, bro.
I mean, he battled the crack addiction though.
Oh, I know, yeah.
Yeah, for a long time.
No.
It probably was the death of him.
I suspect it was something to do with something. Not that he was smoking crack at the end and died, but that shit's gonna catch up with you after a while.
I mean, it'll ruin your heart, I'm sure.
Yeah, certain drugs have adverse effects on you long term.
Oh, Johnny, dive in. That's you, bro. Hit it, spit it, fucking get up in it. Oh, do it. Pass it on. If you can hit it again. Do it.
I'll take it. But he said it was all you.
Oh, little Johnny. Oh, little Johnny. And with this, folks, I think it's the Perfy Perf. Oh, yeah. Folks, thank you for tuning in once again. Help me get this video to tens and tens of views.
Yeah, tens, baby, tens.
I said last night I'd rather make 1,000 episodes posted and never have one with more than like 1,000 views, as opposed to do a little bit and get a few million, just for the fuck of it, to be like, I made that many with that few views. That's funny. I do this shit for me. This for Big Daddy's laughs, kicking ass, smoking grass.
Rated with rated. Special guest, Sticky Nicky.
It's about that time, folks. Little Nicholas, thank you for joining me, brother.
It was a good
Brother
time.
John, thank you for coming back.
For sure.
I'll actually be posting our other episode here in the next couple days. This
Nice.
one, that one.
Nice meeting you, John.
You too, dude.
Nick, come back. It was our good introduction. Folks, friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ear. Little Nicky is real. I repeat, he's real.
What about the Amish?
He's fucking all right for a white kid, for a fucking middle Michigan fucking honky. He's like, hey, don't you know? Hey, guys, I like sausage. I drink the milk. Like a little bit of beer, you know.
Fuck no.
Go Wolverines. You know, go blue. Even
Damn
though,
right, it's go blue, motherfucker.
even though North Carolina always owns us, you know. Tell them about the blue. Got a couple minutes here.
What the hell are you talking about? We just whooped their ass last year and won the Big Ten
Suck
championship.
it. Suck it. Suck it.
You can suck it, sir.
Nope. Dabs to the road. Friends, you know how it goes. Love your friends. Love your neighbors. Love your kids. Treat your relatives good.
Is that one for you?
Be a nice fucking person.
Okay.
Nick, you hear that? Be a nice person.
I'll see what I can do.
Zabba labba. Like zoink scoop.
How about some
Excuse me, Trebek. I say Trebek. Connery. Sean Connery.
squeaky and going him?
Oi, mate. Right up. You rubbish in the can here. Rub it up, stick it up, right? Right now. Crack ass rock. Oh. Big dabs, mate. Big slabs, mate. You know, coming through. Getting faded with the rated. Nothing's greater. Tell your friends. Tell them I'm not safe. Watch it. Go crazy. Go say goodbye.